This video will cover how to replace the laser counter in your PA1 indoor device. First, we need to remove the components from the housing. To do so, pull out the cable from the small notch it is in. Then, place the sensor sideways on a soft surface. Place your hand on top and press firmly. Pull out the laser counter from the same side that has the USB power cable. Unplug the power supply from the board. Next, we will remove the piece of tape that holds the board to the laser counter. If the tape holding the LED of your sensor comes off, place the included small piece of tape over the wires to secure it in place. Be careful not to cover the LED when doing so. Now we will pull off the BME 280 from the laser counter. Now that everything has been removed from the laser counter, we can disconnect the ribbon cable. Hold the cable as close as possible to the port it is connected to and remove it from the slot. When removing the BME 280, part of the barcode label may have come off too. If this has occurred, roll off the foam tape that is adhered to the back of it. Then, place a new square of foam tape on the back. Ensure that you put it on the flat side of the sensor that does not have a small foam square. This step may not be necessary if the foam tape did not remove part of the barcode label and is still sticky. Next, we will plug the board into the new laser counter. The ribbon cable's end will have a smooth white side and a side with metal pins. The smooth white side is the back and should be facing the ground. Holes on the end of the cable will line up with pins on the laser counter. Place the cable into the slot and push it into place. Make sure the cable is completely connected and there are no visible gaps. Fold the cable over the laser counter. Now, remove the cover from the back of the foam tape on your BME 280 if you replaced it. Stick the BME 280 with the foam side facing out to the side of the laser counter with the barcode label. The bottom edge of the BME 280 should line up with the edge of the laser counter. Place the wires for the BME 280 in between the fold of the ribbon cable. Tuck the cables behind the board and fold the farthest part of the ribbon cable so that the board sits on top of the laser counter. Take the included piece of tape and place it onto the board, ensuring that the LED does not get covered. Fold the tape onto the laser counter to secure it in place. Do not let any part of the tape cover the bottom of the BME 280. Plug the power supply cable back into the device. You may need to move the tape out of the way. The device can now be placed back into its housing. Grab the housing and locate the side with the notch for the power supply cable. Flip over the laser counter and place the side with the USB cable on the side with the notch. Diagonally insert the laser counter into the housing, placing it under the two small ridges that hold it in place. Push the cable into the housing and insert it into the notch. Squeeze the sides of the device to make room for the laser counter to re-enter. Push on the protruding side of the laser counter until it is past the ridges on the other side. You can then grab the laser counter and move it to the correct place.